Hello Friday people, I'm sorry about last week. Reasons will sound like excuses, so I'll just move on to tell you that the beard is going. I've never felt it was really me. It started off when I was in hospital in November. No washing, no shaving for a week, came home with half a beard, kind of kept it. But we're now, the first week into February, and I feel winter plumage is no longer appropriate, but I've got more serious reasons. I've been taken or double checked for 3 people because of the beard. I think only one of them might be a slight resemblance, but it's quite funny. So the first is the leader here of the opposition Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn, who's had a beard for as long as anybody can remember, but he doesn't have a suit, or didn't have, or a tie. And he's not the most smart person in the world. The beard is a bit scruffy, and I'm quite upset whatever I think about his politics, and he's certainly engaged a lot of young people, and he's sincere and honest. I don't want to be thought of as scruffy. So that was a kind of, but not many people have thought I did look like him. Now, I work in schools, as you may know, and 2 or 3 days ago, at the end of a lesson, which I was working with, wasn't the teacher, a year 10 boy here in the UK, that's a 14, 15-year-old, he came up to me and he said, "Are you related to President Snow?" And quick as a flash I said, "He's my identical brother, and I can use some of his powers." And this kid looked really serious and rushed off at high speed as if he'd done a bad thing. Now, if you don't know the Hunger Games series and President Snow, who has superb powers and is likely to put the heroine Katniss Everdeen to death with the snap of a finger, and I can see the resemblance. He's played by Donald Sutherland, who's an amazing actor, who has a big white fluffy beard and big white fluffy hair. I'd be flattered to be taken by him, but I don't think it's really going to work. But, okay, thirdly and lastly, in an Indian restaurant, which went completely bonkers, this is called the Masala Zone in Covent Garden in London, authentic Indian food. And it turned out the staff and the chefs had first of all done a double take and then realised I wasn't the Indian Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, who was in London at the time, but the resemblance is a bit uncanny, I have to say, and that was a little bit worrying as well, because he's a bit of a autocrat and has no time for racial minorities. I may have spoken about him before. So I think the beard goes. I've got a court case for 2 days on Monday and Tuesday, and I'm really not. What do you think? Would judges or judgesses be, not in favour of a suited man for sure? I should be smart. Who is wearing a beard? You trust men in beards? Our beards, that's it. They're over. Somebody I saw on one of the social media said, "That's so last year, mate." Okay. So there we are. So it is Friday. I'm still on the wagon, well, at least for today. So a slice of lemon in a glass of water can at least remind me of what a gin and tonic might be. It's 6 o'clock where you are, maybe gone. Well, enjoy and have a great weekend. Okay. See you next week, I hope. Bye bye.